Crafters, it's Julie Creek from Creek Bank Creations. I'm excited to be with you here today to share another version of Jesus Coffee and a Card with you. It's June 2021. If you aren't familiar with Jesus Coffee and a Card, it's a short Bible lesson that I put out each month. You'll find the video posted on our YouTube channel that you can watch, and there's a PDF that you can download that matches the video. It's in our download area. My husband Tom and I operate our business from Perrysville, Indiana, and we're super excited to be here today. The PDF file on our website contains the written lesson and the printable portion of the card that you can make. I encourage you to get together with your friends, get the PDF card, and make a card together. Discuss the lesson and encourage each other in your faith. You'll find that the PDF file has the printable version of the lesson, and then in the back you'll see the color instructions, and there's the printable part of the lesson, so you can print it and color it. Our sentiment on the inside today is choose what is good. Just go over this really quick. All you'll have to do is print the lesson and cut it for your card, color it the way you want, and then add the text to the inside. Choose what is best is our thought for the day. Today, you might wonder, what am I doing? I am on the back porch preparing for company tomorrow night. Needed to do some cleanup and some straightening, dust off the table. It's always great to prepare for people when you know they're coming to your home. As a child, I can remember a time when my parents had planned to host a missionary family in our home for dinner. I was so excited because my mother was planning a special meal. We spent extra time cleaning the house and preparing for this special occasion. When the time finally arrived, it was such a fun treat. We all sat around the table as the missionaries told us their awesome stories. We learned about the culture they were immersed in and about the people they were ministering to. Most importantly, we learned what their heart was and their love for the work that they loved to do. An interesting thing happened as we listened to their stories and learned the intimate details of their life and the people that they served. Our hearts became connected with them and their mission as well. The simple act of our family taking time to prepare and welcome the missionary family into our home for a meal was catalyst for a connection with them. My parents took the time to prepare that meal because they knew the missionaries were coming. We have a Lord and Savior who tells us that He wants to spend time with us, and yet we do little to prepare for His presence. The Bible tells us a story about a meal in Luke 10. This story includes Jesus and His disciples, and they're out traveling. They decide to stop at a friend's house for dinner. The Bible tells us in Luke 10:38 through 42. Jesus and His disciples were on their way, and they came to a village where a woman named Martha had opened their home to Him. As she had a sister, Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet to listen to what the Lord said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to the Lord and she asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. Mary and Martha had Jesus in their home. What a treat this would be. Martha, though, becomes so wrapped up in the doing of the things that she misses the most important point. She missed the chance to sit and visit with her Lord and Savior. Not only does she miss the point, but she becomes anxious and frustrated over the entire matter. Martha takes her complaint to Jesus, who promptly tells her her priorities are in the wrong place. Today, we live in a world full of hurry up with an onslaught of things to do. The to-do list grows larger every day. Believe me, I know. I do wonder, though, if our anxiety and frustrations we feel are based in the fact that we filled our schedules so full that we don't even have time to tell the Lord what we're anxious about. We become so busy doing the stuff that we don't do what Mary did. Mary stopped everything to just sit at the feet of Jesus. She laid down her own agenda and she listened to his. This is the message God has for us today. He wants to sit with us. He wants to share life with us. He wants us to sit with him and learn about his heart for us. Just like my family anticipated the missionaries' arrival and spent time to prepare for them, so we should take time to prepare our hearts for the Lord. He will come when we make time for him. There's a hidden verse in the story in Luke 10. In Luke 10:41, there's a promise. Jesus tells Martha that not only did Mary choose what was better, but he also says that it won't be taken away from her. There are so many things that we invest our time and effort into that really don't matter in the scheme of eternity. But Jesus tells us that if we spend time with him, it will never be taken away from us. What an amazing promise. The Bible tells us in Psalm 23 that God prepares a table for us. The Lord is asking us today, will you make a place for me at your table? Who are you setting a table for? Anxiety, stress, schedule, sports teams, service ministry. The list can be very long. My encouragement for you today is to take time to sit at the table with the Lord. If this message is a message that resonates with you, you can check out a fantastic book by the author Dutch Sheets. This book contains 30 devotionals that are rather short, probably take you 15 or 20 minutes, and written so you can do one a day. And this is a journey into an intimate friendship with God. You can find this book readily available online. I encourage you today, take time in your schedule to spend some time with Jesus. God bless.